Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's been sending ripples, pun intended, throughout the crypto community. Ripple has just unlocked another 1 billion XRP from its escrow account, and it's happening right in the middle of a pretty shaky market. So the big question on everyone's mind is, what on earth does this mean for investors and for the price of XRP? Is it time to panic, or is there more to the story? Stick around because we're going to break it all down. First things first, let's get the facts straight. On the first of every month, Ripple's automated escrow system releases 1 billion XRP. This isn't new, it's a programmed, predictable event that has been happening for years. The system was set up back in 2017 to provide a predictable supply of XRP that Ripple can use to fund its operations, invest in new projects, and support the XRP ledger ecosystem. Think of it like a company's treasury releasing funds on a set schedule. Now, why does this cause such a stir every single time? Well, it's all about supply and demand. In a perfect world, a sudden increase in the available supply of any asset could, theoretically, put downward pressure on its price. And when the market is already feeling fearful and uncertain, like it is right now, any event like this gets magnified. People see 1 billion XRP unlocked and immediately think inflation or dump, which naturally sparks concern. But here's the crucial part that often gets lost in the noise. Ripple doesn't just dump all 1 billion tokens onto the open market. That would be completely counterproductive to their own goals. Historically, a large portion of the unlocked XRP is immediately sent back into a new escrow account to be locked up for a future month. The amount they actually keep to use is much, much smaller. So let's look at this month's specifics. Of the 1 billion XRP released, a significant chunk, typically around 800 million XRP, is expected to be returned to escrow. This means only about 200 million XRP will actually be added to Ripple's liquid treasury. This is the amount they can use for various purposes, like their on-demand liquidity service, which actually requires XRP to function, or for strategic partnerships and ecosystem grants. The timing, however, is what's making everyone nervous this time. The entire crypto market is experiencing a downturn. Bitcoin is struggling to hold its support levels, and altcoins, including XRP, are feeling the heat. So, when this scheduled unlock happens during a period of market weakness, it can amplify the fear, uncertainty, and doubt, or FUD, as we call it. Traders become extra sensitive to any news that could be perceived as negative. But let's put on our long-term investor hats for a moment. What is Ripple's strategy here? Despite the market slump, Ripple is not slowing down. They are continuing to build, form partnerships, and expand their services globally. They are in the midst of a significant legal battle with the SEC, and a positive outcome there could be a massive catalyst for XRP. These monthly unlocks are the fuel that keeps their engine running. It allows them to continue fighting that legal case, hiring top talent, and expanding their footprint in the world of cross-border payments. Think about it from Ripple's perspective. Their success is directly tied to the success and stability of XRP. It is in their absolute best interest to manage these escrow releases responsibly to maintain a healthy and stable market. They are playing the long game. The short-term market sentiment, while important, isn't their primary driver. Their focus is on building a global payments network, and that requires consistent, planned funding. So, what does this mean for you, the investor? First, don't panic. This is a scheduled, known event. The market has been absorbing these unlocks for years. While it might cause some temporary volatility, especially in a fearful market, the historical data shows it doesn't typically lead to a long-term price crash. The key is to look at the bigger picture. Are you invested in XRP for a quick flip? Or do you believe in Ripple's long-term vision of transforming international finance? If it's the latter, then these monthly unlocks are just part of the business plan. They are a sign that the company is still operational, funded, and pushing forward with its goals. In a weird way, it's a sign of stability in their operations, even if it causes a little instability in the price charts for a day or two. Let's also consider the on-chain data. Analysts will be closely watching where the unlocked XRP goes. How much is sent back to escrow? How much is moved to exchanges? These movements can give us clues about Ripple's immediate intentions. Often, the XRP that is sold is done through over-the-counter (OTC) deals to institutions, which means it doesn't even hit the public exchanges directly, minimizing the immediate price impact. It's also worth noting that the total circulating supply of XRP is over 55 billion. The 200 million or so that might be added to the liquid supply represents a very small fraction of that total. While not insignificant, it's not the market-breaking flood that many fear. The psychological impact is often far greater than the actual economic impact. In conclusion, Ripple's monthly unlock of 1 billion XRP, especially during a market downturn, is bound to create headlines and spark debate. But when you peel back the layers, you find a predictable, scheduled mechanism designed to fund the company's long-term growth. The immediate market reaction is often driven more by fear than by the fundamentals of the event itself. Ripple's focus remains on building and expanding, using these funds to power its vision. For investors, the key is to stay informed, understand the mechanics of the escrow, and align your investment strategy with your timeline and belief in the project. Short-term price swings are part of the crypto game, but the long-term trajectory is determined by real-world utility and adoption, which is exactly what Ripple is trying to build. What are your thoughts on this? Does the monthly unlock worry you, or do you see it as a necessary part of the process? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear your perspective. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful and want to stay updated on all things crypto, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. We'll see you in the next one.